Hello everybody, we're about to play some more Injustice 2 with the turtles, of course, because I'm in love with the turtles. Isn't that a song? I'm in love with the turtles? Probably not. That's fine. Okay, so if you're in the chat, jump in, say hello, we'll have a conversation, everything will be cool. Let's tweet this out. Injustice 2. Hey Volks Craig, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. We're gonna do some more Ninja Turtles, of course, because like I said, I'm in love with the Ninja Turtles. Just let me know how the audio is. Got my beer. Beer is good. Tomorrow's a holiday, so I don't have to worry about stuff. I don't know what I'm doing here. Must be okay. So I have to complete Bodacious. I'm telling you, man, the turtles are amazing in this game. They really are. The only person I haven't played with is I played with Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and who's the last guy? Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo. I can't even think of his name. Anyway, if you think of it, let me know. We're gonna play him. He has some cool moves. Some Leonardo, thank you. So Radical must be complete on this one. Oh, it's all look different. I don't know how this works. Let's go fight him. Why not? Okay, let's go pick
Donatello.
Well, okay. But can't I choose my loadings? Land 4 uppercuts. Yeah, I like Don too because of his staff. But Raphael's so cool because of he uses all the Ninja Turtles in combos. I think it's so cool. Okay.
Think you could take down the Foot Clan?
An ignorant question for a Lin Kuei.
Ignorance comes from not asking questions.
Begin.
Oh, you bugger. He's taking care of me, isn't he? I guess he is kind of a boss. Oh, man. I got my ass handed to me.
Coming through, bro. My turn. Shell shot.
Hey, John. I'm getting my ass handed to me by Sub-Zero. Man, all these moves are working for me. Okay, I'm gonna retry him. Marriage to Mary Jane. Oh yeah, yeah. I read those comics. Those were good. I don't think I was prepared to fight Sub-Zero yet, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Name's Donatello. Who are you?
I am Sub-Zero, Grandmaster of the Lin Kuei.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Begin.
It's like I can't get anything off on him. may have to go back and try different levels. Maybe I'm just not strong enough. See, I'm so used to Mortal Kombat with the block button, and with this game you use the back, and I'm finding it harder to adjust to. What? I think it's just because he's Sub-Zero. Hey Jesse, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping in. You're just watching me get my ass kicked by Sub-Zero. That's okay, we're going back. How do we go back? Oh, I got new pants just by getting my ass kicked. Okay, let's go back to event select. I can't read anything. My damn icons in the my video clip is in the way. No, I appreciate that, Jesse. Let's see what I'm doing here. Can't see what I'm doing. Let's just select new fighter. See what happens. If I can pick a new fighter, because to be honest, Donatello's kind of tough. I'm gonna pick. Oh yeah, I can change the loadout. So. Let's see here. So I think I have Raphael's size. So you can choose them. Let's load out 1, 2, 3, 4 is locked. Okay, so I'm gonna try 3.
Leonardo.
Let's see if I can get him this time. Am I getting the new Tomb Raider? Oh, for sure. Yeah, the first 2 games that I played, Rise of the Tomb Raider and what was the other one called? Just Tomb Raider? Anyway, both amazing games. Love both of them.
With the best.
You could learn much from a grandmaster.
Teach me, Sub-Zero.
Begin.
Okay. Hey John, have you seen Black Panther yet? I heard it's amazing. Oh, nice. Man. Kingdom Hearts 3? I have never played a Kingdom Hearts game. Never. Okay. I'm getting lots of gear for getting my ass kicked, so that's good. I've never owned a PlayStation console, so I've never played Kingdom Hearts. Were they ever on Nintendo? I wonder if I can change. Hold on a second. I have to be able to see where I'm going. I'll maybe want to go back and turn something else on. Let's go turn off my handy cam. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave this session. And I'm going to go to this, and I have to get Audacious. Okay. I can handle that.
Donatello.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok is so good. Okay, let's go back to full screen.
Your power is off the charts.
Oh, you're gonna rent it,
You
yeah.
fight 6 gods, not 1 man.
It's so good.
Seriously miscalculated that one.
Begin.
Oh, I'm back to Donatello. How did I do that? Oh, I'm sure they will. Do you have a 4K TV yet, Jesse? Oh.
My calcs predicted a tougher fight.
Well, he's just gonna be dead soon. Yes, it will play on the 1080p, but you're not gonna see 4K quality, that's all.
Donatello wins.
It'll just downsample it. BLTs. I love BLTs. My favorite food, and you guys aren't even going to know what this is unless you're from my part of the world, is a donair. And a donair is like spicy hamburger, kind of put on a, it's created on a spit, and they shave it off almost like shawarma, and they wrap it in pita, and they put tomatoes and onions and a donair sauce, and the donair sauce is made of canned milk, sugar, garlic, and spices. It's like the best thing in the world. I love it. Oh, Bane. That's right, Jesse. That's true. Just let me know if my my image is too big on the screen. I could shrink it up if it's taking up too much
You're
space.
clinically proven to be pure evil.
Hatred gives me strength.
At least you accept the science.
Begin.
Man, I just get my ass kicked by Sub-Zero, but I don't seem to be holding my own with these guys.
Your odds of winning are shrinking.
Well, exactly. It'll downsample at 1080p if that's how you got. But hey, the way I look at it is, if you're down the road, you're thinking about getting a 4K, you're better off start buying 4K devices, the 4K media now to be prepared for when you do get it. missed him.
There
You
is
still.
more work to be done.
Jesus. Yeah, stop at that move.
Donatello wins.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've got a 4K box as well, but I don't subscribe to those extra channels because I'm spending way too much on cable and internet and phone. I try to stream everything that I want to watch, but I have kids, right? And it's hard to get rid of all that stuff when you've got kids and they're so used to just coming in, turning on the TV and watching. Trying to get them used to a streaming service is a little more difficult, I find.
You're clinically proven to be pure evil.
You won't joke once I have you on
Clinically
tongue.
proven.
The facts just aren't on your side.
Begin.
What's that move? There's like a move that I can do a super combo, but I can't even think of what it is. Oh, that's it. Back forward. Wow. I love that combo. I'm gonna throw that at you, bitch.
Miscalculated your attack vector. Bye-bye!
Okay, you can do that.
Coming through, bro. My turn. Shell shot.
Seriously.
Feel your life slipping away?
Not as fast as yours. One thing I miss about the Injustice games is that there's no real fatalities.
Donatello wins.
Shut the damn dog up!
You come from pizza.
No, probably not. No, I know my provider doesn't have a ton of them. I'm just trying to see where the stream is. And how it's coming through. It says live stream alpha. I have no idea how to find the YouTube stream. I'm not too worried about it. But you guys are all watching on YouTube anyways. Doesn't matter. Excuse me. Yeah, there are a lot of call centers here in Nova Scotia. My cousin actually manages one.
We could end this without a fight.
I can taste your blood already.
Seriously miscalculated that one.
Begin.
Oh, bugger, I hate that move.
Nice!
entering? Why is he so tough? Gonna get my moves in. Haha. Stupid shit.
Miscalculated your attack vector.
What's up with that cat? Ah, it's gonna get me.
I will grind you into dust.
Oh, that's awesome, Jesse. Glad to hear it. You know, like, I understand that a lot of people aren't very happy with the Patreon rewards and stuff. We're just trying to make this show better, and you know, like, and I'm not lying to you. The money that we're making off the Patreon, which isn't a lot of money, but what we're doing with that money goes right back into the show. Like, none of us are pocketing this money now. We're buying gear. I have like good mics. I bought an audio interface. You know, like, there's different things. I had to get software to make things better.
Donatello
And
wins.
offering rewards to people, like games, and me offering gamer picks to people. You know, all that costs money. So we're really, really pleased and happy that people are supporting us in that way. We hope that they consider what we do as much of entertainment as they do, like paying for cable channels. You know, like, people are paying hundreds of dollars per month for cable channels to be entertained, and we hope that maybe we're part of that entertainment for them. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've been really busy with gamer picks lately, but I'll always make time for people that are supporting us all the
Your
time.
power is off the charts.
Careful, I'll photobomb your selfies.
We'll see what you've got.
Begin.
Yeah, I just recently did one for Michael Lugo. Monkey Punch, I should say. And I did one for what else did I do one for? Oh no, what did I do for Monkey Punch? I don't know what I did. I've been doing so much work lately, it's hard to track everything that I'm doing. Holy shit, that guy countered me. Hey Michael, how's it going, man?
Miscalculated your attack vector.
Thanks for showing up, man.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
You know, like, everyone tells me the Kingdom Hearts games are really fun, and I just have never played one, so I'd like to. I think they remind me of Final Fantasy, I think. And believe me, I haven't played a Final Fantasy since Final Fantasy VII. And I didn't play that on a PS1, I played it on PC. I can't believe he got me. Oh, it's amazing, Monkey Punch. It really is amazing. Like, the characters, man, like the Ninja Turtles are like my favorite. Okay,
The
Flash is tough. I'm gonna retry him. No, I totally get it. Oh, I know what I did. I helped Monkey Punch today buy a shirt. He was having trouble getting a shirt purchased through my shirt site Redbubble with his name on it, and I don't know, there was some problem with his postal code, and he and I worked it out together, so I'm glad I could help. You ever play Skyrim? Yeah, well, it's like one of those games you have to basically invest your life into,
Name's
same as The
Donatello.
Witcher.
Who are you?
The Flash. Fastest man alive?
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Begin.
Yeah, I hate that. Oh. Oh yeah, no problem, man. Anyone who wants to support my art, I'll go above and beyond for it. Oh, I got him.
Got a theory on why you're losing. Bye.
God. No. Yeah, man, the graphics are really good in this game. Here's a funny story. So I haven't even played this on my 4K yet, because my 4K Xbox One X is my home console, and my S I game share with my nephew, and my nephew actually bought this game, so we game share, but I cannot play it on my X because I can only play it on this one because this is the game console that he owns. Does that make any sense? I was just really disappointed that I wasn't able to play this. I'd have to buy it again if I was. It's fine.
Coming through, bro. My turn. Shell shot.
Yeah, I'm big into Mortal Kombat, so that's why I like Injustice.
Donatello wins.
But like I was saying, I really wish that there was some kind of like finishing move.
Pizza.
So I'm curious to know, I see you guys are all on YouTube. What do you think about this setup that I've got going here? You know, like I am trying to do some donations and stuff, and I'm trying to get a Surface Studio somewhere down the road. It's going to be a long road, as you can see from the amount I'm going to need, because this is Canadian dollars, of course. Let me just pause this so I can chat. Yeah, so it's Canadian dollars, so it's going to take me a little while to get there. But I'm willing to, you know, do this as long as I can, and hopefully people will support me. And I'm not even looking for a lot of money. Like, even people like $1 here and there would be great. Right now I do all of my gamer picks on my Surface tablet, and I do it because I use my pen and I draw everything by hand. If I had a Surface Studio, it would be a bigger screen in front of me, and sorry, John, I'll talk about games in a minute. If I had a Surface Studio, it'd be a bigger screen, and I could tilt it, and I could draw on it almost like I'm drawing on a giant easel, and I could just get a lot more work done a lot faster. The machines are really powerful, and it's just like, as soon as I saw one, I knew that was what I needed to get. But Canada, it's really expensive. I don't make any money on YouTube at all. So you know, like a lot of people think that the money that comes in through MNC Mornings is between all three of us, but to be honest with you, it only goes to Mooch and Crap because it's their channels. So anytime there's a super chat that comes in, they get it. and there's no sharing and stuff like that. So you know, and I'm not bitter about that. I understand what's going on, but that's why I've decided to go ahead and do my own channel. And you know, I mean, I am using the MNC Mornings moniker because this channel not only is going to hold my games or my gameplay, it's going to also hold exclusive content for MNC Mornings. So we hope you guys will come often and check out the stuff. There's lots of material. Just go through the video list. Lots of cool stuff to watch. If you've missed a show, instead of trying to find whose channel it's on, if it's on Moocher Craps, yeah, so if it's on Moocher Craps, you'd have to kind of figure it out whose channel it was on to watch it. But what I do on the MNC Mornings channel is I put all of the old shows on there so people can just go to one place to find the old shows. So anyway, that's just a suggestion. And if there's a top 10 or if there's a rundown, I usually put those separate because a lot of people don't want to watch a whole show just to find those segments. So I put those segments by themselves and people can watch them that way. So yeah, I do have the Super Chat up finally. 'Cause I wasn't even eligible for Super Chat for the longest time because I didn't have enough subscribers or views. But because of the last big thing we did, oh, I know what it was. It was the Xbox One X giveaway. So what we did was one of the criteria to be entered into that contest was we got people to subscribe to this channel. So I got quite a few subscribers. The problem was I didn't have enough views to do Super Chat, but just last week I was eligible for Super Chat. So who knows what'll happen? Maybe something good will come out of it, maybe not. But that's, you know, it's up to whoever comes in to visit and if they like my content. Okay, let's get back to this.
We could end this without a fight.
I will see no ground.
Seriously miscalculated that one.
Begin.
Thanks, Guy. Or Guy. I say Guy because that's French. Super Chat is like a one-time donation that you can do to an individual who's streaming. So it could be anywhere from $1 to $100, but you know, people don't normally go $100, but usually I think anything from $1 to like $10, which is all good, and it all adds up in the end, and it all goes through PayPal, I believe. And what's cool about it is that it saves it up, so like it's not like money I get right away. It'll hold on to it for like a couple months. Shut that guy up. It'll stay for a couple months, and then eventually I'll get some money from YouTube. Apparently, I don't know. I've never done it before. So yeah, and yeah. So like I was saying, I will get the money eventually. I think down the road. I think after $100. When $100 shows up, it will stay in the PayPal, and I'll just keep collecting until I've got enough money for my Surface Studio. That's it. That money is all going to Surface Studio. So like I said, folks, as long as you have a PayPal, I think that's all you need. I had my own Patreon for a while, Jesse. Problem was with Patreon is that it was the rewards, and the only things I could offer to people were gamer picks and graphics and stuff like that. And it seemed like I was getting too busy doing gamer picks for people that I didn't have time to focus on. I couldn't focus on the rewards for people when I had the XboxGamerPicks.com site. And I kept getting requests through that, and people pay me right away with Xbox Gamer Picks, and I don't like people who pay me to be waiting, so I try to get those done as soon as I can. Anyway, if you understand that, just it was really hard to do with the donations, or not with the donations, with the rewards. You have to give rewards. There's reward tiers, As you, if you go to the MNC Patreon page, you'll see that there's reward tiers, and it's very difficult to do both. So I had to choose one, and one was going to be Xbox Gamer Picks for me. That's all. And you know, and people know, like, when I'm doing the Xbox Gamer Picks, I'm making anywhere between $25 and $50 a gamer pick, and for the amount of time that I spend on them, I'm really only making something like $3 an hour. But I'm not doing it for the money as much as I am. I love doing the stuff. You know, I'm a creative person. I always have to be creating.
This should be
So, you know,
today,
everyone tells me that I should be charging for what I do, and you know, I've been in the business. I've been a graphic designer for more than 20 years, and I know what my skill set is, but I know that I cater to a lot of different people with a lot of different budgets. You know, some people are students, some people are professionals, some people are maybe they don't have jobs. So I don't want to make them so expensive that people can't afford to do them. Do you understand? So anyway, that's kind of the reason why I do what I'm doing and why I charge so little.
don't know can hurt you. Bye.
An Optimus Prime G? Oh, from like the original Optimus Prime? I actually did one of those for somebody not too long ago. Oh, well, it was about a year ago. It was... I can't remember his name, but yeah. He, I did an Optimus Prime for him and he really liked it. But unfortunately I can't remember who it was. He had a YouTube channel as well. Did I get the monkey idea from you? Unfortunately, no. It was more about... Sorry, I gotta pause this because I want to tell you the story about the monkey. So you know how Mooch and Crap are animals now. We did the animal thing because, well, Crap already was the albino rhino. Oh, I can play while I'm talking. Crap was already the albino rhino. And when Mooch was having all that trouble with being doxxed, a lot of idiots were out there taking his little Uncle Sam character and making rude images of it, right? So I said to him, you know, since Crap was an animal and he was coming back, wouldn't it be cool if you were an animal as well? And of course, you know, what is more American than a bald eagle? You know, and he's all about America. And I mean, yes, it's kind of a character that he plays, but yes, it also is what he believes in. So we made him the eagle. So to get to the monkey part, I always kind of made fun of Mooch and Crap because they'd come to me and they'd say, "Hey Jay, can you whip this up?" And "Hey Jay, can you do this for the show?" And "Hey Jay," and I can do it all, but I can't do everything and I can't do it all super fast. I'm not a miracle worker. So the joke came that, you know, Jay's just the monkey behind the computer. And that's where the whole monkey idea came from. If you look at my gamer pick, it's actually me with computers around me. Get it? So I'm like the monkey. Anyone can do it, you know, even a monkey can do it. That's kind of the joke behind it all. So that's why I've decided to go with the monkey. And besides, I like monkeys. Monkeys are funny and they're cool, and, you know. How much for a picture of Generation 1 Optimus Prime in a non-cab over form? Okay, well, John, here's the deal. If you want that, you may have to wait a couple days because I'm just finishing up some projects. But what I want you to do is to send me some images of exactly what you want, and I will come up with something creative. And yeah, if that's what you want, I can do it for you. And if you want to fill out the form, so you can go to xboxgamerpicks.com. I have the form turned off right now because I was trying to catch up on projects, but I'm going to be turning it on probably tomorrow or Tuesday, so people can start ordering again. But go to the website, order your gamer pick there, put in your details of what you want, and then I will have a quick conversation with you to find out what you want, and we'll go from there. Okay? Didn't you say in the show that you said it about your work also? Oh yeah. So yeah, I work at a university, and yeah, there I'm just the monkey behind the computer too. Very unappreciated. Sad. White buffalo? Do you want it like an anthropomorphized? I can't pronounce that word. Kind of like, how Mooch or like Mooch and Crab are like characters. They're animal characters, but they act like humans. Do you want something like that?
My new bow staff has an nth metal core.
That thing's a dangerous weapon.
Science rules.
Okay, I can do that.
Begin.
Seriously, throwing the animals at me.
Green Lantern's back.
That's not blood. Oh, I'm sad.
Blackest night.
Couldn't block that.
Should I catalog your weaknesses?
Just admit, you're impressed.
Time for the gadgets.
Oh man, I didn't get him. He's gonna get me. Okay, well, try him again.
Green
Buffalo
Lantern
Bills, yeah. No, that's not gonna work. Retry. Hey, I never said I was amazing at this game, but I do play with one hand, so that's kind of cool.
Want to know the odds of you winning?
I'm bringing you in one way or another.
The facts just aren't on your side.
Begin.
Seriously?
You gotta want it more.
Brains beat brawn again. See ya.
Like I said, John, you'll have to send me an image of that. It's been a while since I've seen the old Transformers.
Green Lantern's got this.
Overstating your chances, dude.
Finally.
Donatello wins.
I'm out of beer. Not a good thing.
Pizza.
Let me know how the audio is, guys. I'm afraid I'm getting some echoes. What time is it? 2 left. It's graphic_god. GRAPHIC_GOD. That's good. So MNC may be happening tomorrow at the same time as it normally happens on Sunday, but Mooch was out of town, that's why we didn't do it today.
There's no point denying
So just watch your Twitter accounts. We'll post it if it is. There's a chance it may not happen at all, but we don't know yet. Well, it comes down to everyone else, right? I'm not the only member of the team, so I can't speak for everyone. Good. Bugger! Yeah. Try to get it through the wall. It's my own fault. Yeah, she's tough. She's fast too.
what you don't know can hurt you. Bye-bye.
Oh, sorry, it's graphic_god, so GRAPHIC_GOD.
Time for the gadgets.
Yeah, I couldn't get that in time. I can't even see them with audio already. Okay, time to do her again. She's tough. I think he's just focusing on his own stuff and he's focusing on his own podcast. I think it just took a lot of time out of the week. Plus he's a student, right? I don't think there was no beef from what I understand. Everyone's still friends. It is. It's a lot of work, and kind of that's the reason why I don't do my, well, I shouldn't say I don't do my own. MNC is kind of mine too. I do all the work on MNC, except for talk. And it's just because I've got so many other things to do. And believe me, like, the reason why I don't talk on MNC very much is because I'm not much of a personality, you know. Witch and Crap have that down. And those guys know what they're doing when it comes to talking to their audience and what to say, and they've got all the knowledge. I don't you know, study the gaming industry. So I can't talk about what games came out and what developers are who and who went where and who left what, and I just, that's, you know, I've got enough on my plate to remember in the run of a week. So I leave all the knowledge to those guys.
You're gonna play nice.
Not what my calcs show.
Finally.
Donatello wins.
You mean, not much for a talker?
Pizza.
Goldstreak? Yeah, but Ram, at least you call in, right? Catwoman's last. I think this might be my last fight. We'll have to see.
How are you engineering a win?
Some of us get by on skill, dear.
There's no point denying the physics.
Begin.
You hear that noise, it's my garage door opening, my kids are home. Okay, man, Mr. Nice Turtle! Okay, she got me. At least I didn't get her. Seriously? Oh my god, Mooch ramps are amazing. I think we were talking about it the other day where he should write a book. He should write a book and I should illustrate it. Kind of like a Far Side, you know what I mean by Far Side? Sorry if I'm quietly concentrating on beating her because she's really tough. Seriously? I'm gonna get you. Haha, I feel like I just slapping buttons there. They don't do an actual show where you can see them is because they know if they come on camera, next thing you know, their heads are going to be put on top of porn stars. I think that's exactly why. You know, there are a lot of idiots out there that don't like opinions. Gaming is an opinion. What you like in gaming is an opinion. And if someone doesn't like your opinion, they're going to take your head and stick it on another body and post it all over the internet. You know, it's just the way it is. Okay, new button. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I have to play Leonardo because I haven't played him yet. Got lots of points. Excuse me. That's what beer does to you. At least I don't burp during the show. I can't say that about everyone on the show. Okay. So what I need to do... Exactly, everyone's got one. Let's go here again. Okay. So here. Ah, don't worry about it, Jesse. I'm from Canada. I'm from the east coast of Canada. I think my first words when I could learn to talk was probably asshole. Okay, I can do loadout 4 now. Good. So I need to customize. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna check my Twitter right now. Oh, that's the old toy. Yes, I think I had that. Actually, you know who my favorite Transformer was from the 80s? It was Megatron. And the reason why it was Megatron is because he transformed into a P-38, a Walther P-38, and I used to use him to go and play, you know, cops and robbers out in the woods with my friends. So he looked so much like a real gun that I used to use him all the time. Okay, so let's see if I can change my loadout. How do I customize?
Leonardo.
I guess I can't. Okay, we'll try Sub-Zero one more time, and if I get my ass kicked, then so be it. He kicked my ass last time.
Fighting you will be educational.
You could learn much from a Grandmaster.
Teach me, Sub-Zero.
Begin.
So tough.
I do not seek your life.
Yeah, I know. He must be like a boss or something. He's tough. Like I can't do anything against him.
Sub-Zero wins.
I guess this is just showing that probably Scorpion's going to show up at some point too. Okay, I'm going to leave this game and I'm going to play some Mortal Kombat because I love Mortal Kombat as well, so I hope you guys stick around for some of that too. Where's my Mortal Kombat? Oh yeah, man. He's tough. Shut that damn dog up! Who's texting me? I know he's not in the stream right now, but a big thank you to Biggie. He donated money to myself and to Noof Nukem because we can't be game shared because we're in Canada, right? So he actually sent me money for myself and Noof Nukem, and I took that money and I didn't need any games because I have everything. I've got 300-400 games. So what did I do? I used that money to buy the Sea of Thieves limited controller on Amazon. So big thank you to Biggie if he watches this. What an amazing guy. Oh, I know, totally like game shares. There's something wrong with that.
Special Forces win.
Okay, I'm gonna play a tower. Player, tower. Let's go traditional. Yeah, I'm glad I got it when I did. But, let's just do classic. Yeah, let's do classic. And of course I'm gonna play Sub-Zero or Scorpion, and I'm gonna play classic.
Scorpion.
No, actually, since I'm playing Injustice, I'm gonna play Injustice.
Scorpion.
Play it on medium because I don't want to get my ass whooped. Plus, it's way more impressive when I'm doing awesome moves and I'm not getting my ass kicked.
You do not beguile me.
Yeah,
My
really.
reflection speaks.
That's a good point, Jesse.
As well. Round 1. Fight.
Getting rid of my moves. Man, after playing Injustice, it's hard to get used to this. Man. I gotta remember my block button. Man. It's hard to check my Twitter and get my ass whipped by myself. That was close.
Final round. Fight.
Maybe. I just hope Crackdown lives up to all the hype. I'm noticing that my controller's not very lit. There, that's a little better. Yeah, it does look way better. Yeah, well, if I could play with two hands, I would. Hey, I'm winning. Not like I'm getting my ass kicked every time. I would use two hands. Okay, I don't know if very many people know why I don't use two hands, but I play every game with one hand because when I was 14, I had a brain injury that kept me from using my left hand. So, because I love video games so much, I couldn't I couldn't imagine a world living without them. So I decided that I was going to learn how to play with one hand, and I did. Some consoles are easier than others to play with. Like the Sega was always easier than Nintendo because of the way the pad was. The pad wasn't a cross; it was actually a like a pad. So using one hand was was much easier that way. Same with the reason why I don't play PlayStation is because they have the thumbsticks both down here. Let me pause that. They have the thumbsticks both down here, and for me to play with the thumbsticks, I would have to like have both fingers on there, and then I'd have to curve my hand. A lot harder to play. This is much easier to play with one finger up here. Use this finger to move my second thumbstick, and then just use, you know, hit my buttons, you know, hit my triggers. The left trigger and the left bumper are a little tricky, but with the Elite controller, I put those on my paddles, so that's what helps out for first person shooters. You understand? Fatality!
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
This is a family channel, King. Naughty, naughty. But no, none at all. You learn that you learn to use other things, if you understand.
Still on Quan Chi's leash.
I will blacken your bones.
I'm just reading the chat, sorry. I think I could do that, John. Yeah, so let me make sure I'm following you. There, I'm following you now. So you can just DM me. So DM me anytime you have an image, or DM me some images, and just write something about them. Like I said, I don't know when I can get to this, but probably soon.
Soon, that means yes.
Round 1, fight.
Yes, you did. How did she do that? I don't know what I'm going to call this stream because I was playing Injustice and now I'm playing Mortal Kombat. I'll have to call it Mortal Injustice.
Round 2, fight.
Hey Jay! All hail Jay! There's lots of Jays. I'm gonna hail all the Jays. I wasted my powers. Come on, I'm gonna get. Oh, didn't realize I was almost at the end. Keep it WWE. Yeah, I couldn't believe that WWE is doing that. See, I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. I used to watch a lot of WWF back in the 80s and maybe early 90s. And then Supersonic asked me to join the Royal Rumble stream, so I actually subscribed to the WWE network, started watching it, and I was like, okay, this is kind of neat, and I didn't understand all the characters. But then they told me that WWE's gone all clean and stuff, and I didn't understand, like, no blood. I remember, man, back in the days, it was always blood.
I was a revenant too, you know.
So I thought that was crazy.
We fought side by side. Not anymore. Round 1.
Do I have a sound? I wonder if I can actually play you something. See, there's my. This is my sound effects. I have a bunch of new sound effects too that a lot of people haven't heard. I've got dogs. I've got drum rolls. I've got gunshots. Okay, that's maybe too soon. We've got. Oh, here's my Super Bowl. And then touchdown! Anyway, I put those together that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, lots of cool stuff here. But here's one that I'm going to give you guys an exclusive listen to a new sound effect that I haven't played yet. So remember how whenever Noof Nukem gets on, and what does Mooch always say when Noof Nukem comes on and says something really, really rude? Well, I wouldn't say rude, but really, really inappropriate, I guess. What does he say? Type it in the chat. Does anyone know? Yeah, no chills. So here, listen to this.
Oh, chills, till!
Okay, oh, I gotta do that again.
No, chills, till!
Funny, eh?
Till!
Oh, I'm gonna have to put a pause in the beginning of that so you can hear it all.
No, chills, till!
Funny, eh? But yeah, we've got a lot of cool sound effects. One thing that I'm really disappointed with is that we're getting less and less less and less voicemails per week. So this week we only have we only have 5. Normally we have, yes, it's the Beastie Boys. We normally get around 10, but lately it's anywhere between 3 and 5. Yes, so anyway, it's gonna be funny if he's listening. But here's the thing: we'll probably only play it if he calls in and says something, because he hasn't left a voicemail. And yeah, so if anyone wants to leave a voicemail, by all means, leave it tonight. I know I usually say Friday at midnight, but because we didn't go live today, I'm giving everyone an extra day. Love the Beastie Boy. Okay, I'm gonna play it one more time. Hopefully it won't pause.
Oh, chills, till!
Yeah, there's a weird delay.
Chills, till! No, chills, till!
Anyway, okay, back to the game. Forget my moves. I think I was almost getting my ass kicked there. I think this saved me. I don't know where he lives. I don't know what part of New York he lives in.
Round 2. Fight.
And by the way, that no chill, that's actually Mooch singing.
Scorpion wins. Fatality.
Yes, they did. But that first album, License to Ill, there was a lot of rock on that, a lot of guitars. Even Gary King from Slayer played on the No Sleep Till Brooklyn. I'm a huge metalhead. Look at my shirt. This is Testament. Saw them in concert a couple years ago. It was them, Megadeth, and Slayer actually on the same venue.
A scorpion
I
strikes.
think they were called the Titans.
Round one.
Titans of Rock or something. Or I can't remember what tour it was, but it was. Yeah, I love Metallica. If I could show you, I have. I met them in 2011, and got them to sign my shirt that I designed for the local fan club, which I'm a member of. And yeah, it was really cool to meet them and talk to them. And didn't have a long time with them, but it was cool. I talked to Lars for maybe 10 minutes.
Round two. Fight.
Fascinating guy, doesn't forget a thing. Yes, love Sabbath too. But I, unfortunately, didn't get into Sabbath until later in life, which really shocked me. You'd think that they would be the forefathers, that they would be the first band I'd get into, but they weren't. I was into like glam metal first. Motley Crue was one of my favorite bands. And then after... I can't get it. It was into Motley Crue, and then I get into Metallica, and then I get into thrash, and then I get into everything. So,
Scorpion.
but it was like years later. It wasn't until I was in college that I got into Black Sabbath, which I thought was crazy. Because you know what it was? I wasn't a huge fan of Ozzy Osbourne and his solo stuff. I think that's why. Go figure. But I love Sabbath now. Can't get enough of them. I was actually listening to them today. Yeah, Ozzy's amazing. What a voice. But Ronnie James Dio was an amazing singer for Black Sabbath too. The Dio years were amazing when when Ozzy left. Oh my god. Predator's gonna kill me. I love Iron Maiden too. Iron Maiden's on my bucket list. I have not seen them in concert yet. But they never... Well, sorry, not that they never, but I was too young to see them the last time they were in my hometown. Really? He's gonna get me.
Round two. Fight.
You were born in 81, I was born in 72. So... I'm a little younger, or a little older, I mean. Not too, we're all gamers. Doesn't matter what age is, we all have a lot in common. Sorry if I'm concentrating, because he's already beat me once. I don't want him to beat me again.
This is the end of you. Final round. Fight.
Somebody tell True Racer why. Here's another little bit of trivia. So when I was in college, that's when Mortal Kombat came out for the Sega Genesis. and it was the one with the blood. So of course, and I had the Sega Genesis, and I must have played that game non-stop. Like all my friends would come to my dorm room and we would play Mortal Kombat, and every time we performed a fatality, we'd all be screaming, "Yeah!" Probably had something to do with the fact that we were all drinking too, but it was just what a fun time. Oh, bang my mic.
Wins.
Yes, sorry, I could have told him that, folks. Freak. I had an injury when I was a kid, so I wasn't able to use my left hand. Ripe age 14, yes.
I'm not happy, Scorpion.
Your anger pales before mine.
That doesn't calm me down.
Round 1.
Here's the problem with the Nintendo. The Nintendo has a cross, has the D-pad's a cross, same as it is on the Xbox controller. Problem was that I liked the fact that the Sega one was round, so I didn't have to be precise. Like if I wanted to go angles, it was a little easier to go angles with it. I found with the Nintendo, with the cross, you had to be up, down, left, right, and sometimes you want to go on an angle, and I found it a little harder to go that way. So, okay, King Ram, be careful. So anyway, that's why I kind of did Nintendo. I kind of did Sega rather than Nintendo. I mean, I had a Nintendo, but it wasn't my favorite console. And for a while, I never had a Nintendo. So what I did was, because I had a Sega, I used to just trade with my friend who had a Nintendo. He would trade me his Nintendo, I'd trade my Sega. I always had a ton of games. You know, that's the way we did it back then. It wasn't all this console war bullshit. You know, because you don't have the same console as me, I gotta hate you.
Round 2. Fight.
That's right. No chills till King Ram. You did. Yeah, I think it's gonna be tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, we'll let you guys know. But as far as I know, it's gonna be tomorrow. It all depends on Mooch and Crab. I can't do my finishing moves. I don't know why. Yeah, we couldn't do it today because Mooch was out of town.
Scorpion wins.
Did you guys like my the graphic that I tweeted out? I blamed it on the Olympics. Huh? Yeah, it might. I don't know. We may get a message in the morning that the crap says he can't watch, or he can't show up. He may have work. Don't know. I know tomorrow's a holiday. But yeah, but not everyone gets the holiday, I don't think. But, some people that run their own businesses don't get a holiday.
Not compare yourself to me. Very well.
You're salty, yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
I understand. You know, a lot of people look forward to it, and believe it or not, even though I'm part of the show, I look forward to listening to it after it's all done. Yeah, and I listen to it to see if there's any problems with the sound and any ways we can improve. And that's where not Oliver, but that's where some of the money that we get through Patreon goes to. You know, making sure that we have the right equipment to do the job, because we have a lot of things going on this show that a lot of people don't do. Like, we've got live calls, we've got voicemails, we've got skits, we've got lots of different things going on, and a lot of people don't think that it's a big deal. But when I'm manning everything and I'm just the only guy that's controlling basically all of the animations, all of the scenes that we do, all the calls, it's a big job. And like I was trying to explain, because the channel is on Mooch's channel or it's on Crap's channel, they're making all the YouTube revenue, which I'm not saying is a lot, I'm just saying that, you know, I don't make any of that money at all. And plus with the super chats, when the super chats come in through their channels, they're the only ones that see that money. You know, it's not shared. Why can't I do this? I can't even remember my fatalities anymore. Yeah, I don't know how he has time to put out all those videos. So anyway, where I was getting at is the reason why I even created this channel was maybe so that I could save up some money for my Surface Studio, and maybe I could get some super chats out of it, get some subscribers. Maybe people would think the content is unique. Playing with one hand, it's kind of a cool thing. And plus I don't get to talk a lot on the show, so I get to talk more to people this way.
Scorpion! You. I will tear you apart. Round 1. Fight.
Okay, Volkskrate, thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Catch you in the chat next time.
For the Shogun.
I used to have a Patreon, but I stopped doing it because of the rewards, and I was explaining this earlier before you got on. With Patreon, you have to give rewards to people, and because I am just one guy, and the only thing I'm good at is creating graphics, I was offering graphics to people as my rewards. And with Xbox Gamer Picks, there was too much time being taken away from Xbox Gamer Picks. I wasn't able to fulfill my rewards for people. So I figured I would just focus on one, which is the Xbox Gamer Picks, because it seems to be a little more successful than the Patreon was. With the Patreon, I might have been making $100 a month, but I'm hoping with this channel, I will be able to, you know, get some people that would even donate $1 here and there. And it's not like that's the thing with Patreon. Patreon, you kind of commit to donating every month, whereas with Super Chat, you can do a one-time donation and not have to worry about it. I can't believe he got me. Over the bugger.
Final round. Fight.
The $1 gets you nothing. Yeah, well, it gets you in the get you on the ticker, and it also gets you the in the draw for the game once a month. And believe it or not, I can't do my fidelities anymore. What was I gonna say? Yeah, some people that have won the game were $1 contributors, so it's not bad. $1 a month, win a $60 game, or Xbox Live, or PS Plus. Spell check on your socks? I have no idea what that means. That's funny.
The vengeful shit.
You will fail, fallen one.
I'm just curious, do you guys watch a lot of people gameplaying, like live gameplay? I don't watch a lot of it, but I watch some. I've watched JKB. I've watched GKB and She-Wolf. He's so cheap. That's the problem, like, I got so busy doing jobs. That's why I had to turn the phone off on my website, because I had too many people to cater to, and I kept getting requests, and when people pay me, I feel obligated that I have to get to their stuff as soon as I can. And it just became really, really difficult.
Round 2.
So that's why I gave up on the Patreon. Is he really gonna get me now? Bugger.
You never cease to amaze.
Round 3. Fight.
I couldn't see if I had my powers. Oh, now I gotta beat the cheap son of a bitch.
Tremble before me as I absorb.
No, it's gonna happen probably tomorrow, Rob. Thanks for showing up in the stream. Mooch was out of town, I think because of the long weekend, so we're gonna try to do it tomorrow. If things change, we'll let you guys know by Twitter. Cheap bastard! He's so cheap. Thank you. I don't know if I even get him here. Got him. No.
Remorse for his role in resurrecting Shinnok weighed heavily.
I'm just
upon
gonna
Scorpion's
play this
soul.
ending
His
and
desire
then
for
I'm
vengeance
gonna
had
log
brought
off,
Earth
guys.
Realm
Thanks
to
for
the
stopping
brink of
by.
destruction. Scorpion offered to perform harakiri to atone for his offense. But Raiden suggested a more productive alternative. Instead of death, Raiden sentenced Scorpion to life. He imbued Scorpion with a small portion of the Jinsei's power, linking him to Earth Realm's essence. Scorpion and his Shirai Ryu clan would protect the Jinsei and Earth Realm forever.
Okay, guys, we're gonna let you guys go. Thanks for stopping by with the stream. We'll be talking to you guys soon.